Yo. It's your boy Larry Keith. And man, look, this interview right here that I got is real special because I had this person on the show at the very beginning when it was necessarily me just recording from another phone and uploading it and getting views off of it. But me and this dude have had a cool history throughout the runnings of what we've been doing, and he been giving me hella game, and I appreciate it. And I like to introduce what I would say, and a lot of y'all would say it too, an Oxford legend. He might not want the credit, but if he just know how, when it comes to this scene of music, you know what I mean, how if you ain't brought up, you know what I mean, it's kind of like, all right, you hating, you know. All right, that's all I'm going to say, man. But without that, with no more jokes and all that, I'd like to introduce an Oxford legend, Fred Nice.
What it do, man? What it do, man?
Man,
it's a long time, man.
How has everything been going for you, bro?
It's been good, man. Been ducking and dodging like Debo. Finally came over. I didn't have nothing to give you at first, you know, so that's really why, you know, that's my excuse for my absence. You know, like, you know, you kept, you know, you're like, man, I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I'm like, man, I don't want to really talk about like the has-been. I really don't want to feel like a has-been. Like Charles Barkley on Space Jam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like the fence. I don't want to feel like that, man.
Nah, man, it's never that way, man. Like I said,
make sure I had some shots to put up,
man, it's never that way, bro. Like I said, I've been following you for a long time. And like I said, you, bro, even when you ain't grinding, I know you grinding. A question that it just hit my mind, bro. Just off top. I ask everybody this. Cause I'm a father, bro.
Yeah.
First off top, man, how is it being a father? You know what I mean? And if that knocked you off guard, I apologize.
No,
but like
today's really her birthday, so you know that it's
crazy.
Oh,
snaps.
So, yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's a handful, but I needed it. So, you know, like I'm thankful for it because like it gave me like another outlook on life. So I needed that outlook on life because so that's really what I've been doing. So I've been learning how to balance that and balance me. So, you know, I had to get that established, me being a father, learn how to be a father. So I got that established, and now I'm trying to reestablish myself, you know, rebirth myself.
Man, just bouncing off what you just said in a situation, and it's not even a situation, but like what you just said, man, reestablishing yourself, man. Off top, how is that a hard thing or is that something easy? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's hard. It's hard. It's hard just cause like, you know, well it's hard if you still want to remain yourself. Like, you know, like I gotta figure out how I can reinsert myself into something that probably ain't the same thing that it was when you left, you know, when you left it. So like I still wanted to be doing what I was doing when I stopped making music. I still wanted to keep making beats. I still wanted to sing on, you know, write songs for people, you know, help people write songs, construct songs, produce songs. So I just had to like learn how to reintroduce myself. Like that's like you waiting for down at the gym. It's just like you probably been out of town for 6-7 years and you coming back. You gotta just like, hey, you gotta wait your turn. You know, this is what I've been doing, just waiting my turn, trying to figure out like, okay, what game I really want to get in and call it down on. So call it down.
Isn't it a humble experience? Because I can say I can feel that way too, with not necessarily taking a break, but actually handling the business that need to be handled right then and there. Yeah. And then gathering yourself together, you know what I'm saying? Like,
actually humbling.
Yeah.
For sure.
Man. But just getting off into the show, bro, a question I want to know, just starting from the beginning, because this is about your musical talents. You started out producing in high school, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How did you know there was something that you wanted to do from then to now? And I know that, and what I mean by that, when I say is, think about from when you started to now with the mindset that you have and the not necessarily secrets, but
Yeah.
you know how to work it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you heard something or you felt something before, and then you don't know what it is, and then you see something or you get close to somebody that's doing it. You like, oh, that's probably what I felt like I've been missing. So you get I'm riding the bus and somebody on the bus with me, Jay Sean. He had FL Studio. He telling me about some beats he made. I was like, let me listen to it on the CD player, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is somebody that I know that's doing something that I don't know, like I felt like this is something that I'm interested in. So I'm like, man, can I learn how to do that? So he gave me the FL, and I just sat there, put it on one of my mom's computers, and it was up from there. Cause it's just that when I got that, that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is. I don't even want a video game. I don't want to do that. This is it.
And Zach, I'm happy you said that, man. A question I want to know when it comes to producing. Like, I can get on 2K, I can get on Call of Duty, I can get on Grand Theft Auto. I can literally show you, like, hey, bro, this is how you get in the car on Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
Hey, on football, this is how you juke, wiggle the stick, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That studio stuff, man, them blocks.
Yeah.
How is that fun? You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Yeah, it is. But, like, what's crazy is some people can look at the blocks, and then some people can look at I didn't understand how the people was doing it on a record player. Like they making beats. I'm looking at DJ Paul, like he using a turntable, not a whole turntable. He using one little turntable, and he using some other thing like a tape recorder making a beat. I'm looking like, how is he doing it?
Yeah,
like everybody hop in the pool on a different, wherever. So it's really whatever catch you. But you gradually just pick up different ways to, I guess, skin the cat. I guess you could say skin the cat. Like some people might come into the game with software and end up hardware. Some people come in hardware and finally switch over to software. Like Timbaland, like he came in.
Yeah.
Hardware. Now he's more of a technology.
Yeah, he really AI right now. If you look at it, man. Just getting back to it. Being from Oxford, Mississippi, how did your environment shape you in your sound?
Being from Oxford, seeing people that I know that was making the music, like let me see, Platinum P, the Naughty Ones, Killer Crew. And like out of them three, like a lot of them, they had like melody, like they was singing, so like they had that soul, but they was also rapping. So that's what I like. That's something that caught me. So mixing it with the music that I like, because I was really like, I like smooth music. So mixing that with rap, it's just I feel like that molded my sound. Listening to that.
Wait. Listening to the style, but switching into producing, and with you being like necessarily multi-talented, like you can either make the beat, you can make the hook, or you can get on the song. You can lead the song, or you can come in second. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, which one do you prefer?
Okay.
Between either producing or being on the track.
Okay. If I had the choice not to be on the song, I would choose not to be on the song. I just I like making beats. I like writing the song. I like creating the idea of the song. But like, if it was a surplus of people that, that was in need of that around here, that's what I'm like, okay, here, this is what I want. I think this is what fits you. I think this is what fits you. I think this is what fits you. But, that's just not how,
So you more so want to be behind the scenes, basically.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, or I just want to, I really want to control the sound.
Yeah. Really I feel like you want to be one of the people, when it's a versus, instead of playing your songs, you be like, I wrote this.
Yeah. But I still want to be in the verses. I want to be able to have my own. Yeah. And I pull up on another verses and have what I wrote. You know, like
Yeah.
I want to be able to be like that. But you know, yeah. But I think that's a good feeling to be able to do both. Just not a lot of people can do both.
Speaking of the verses, man, right now, if you dig in your bag, you think you'll have a good verses run with anybody?
Oh, like musically?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't even gonna put the pressure on you. What would your lineup be? And that might be pressure because
yeah,
you know you.
Pressure.
Hey, look, because you let me hear some unreleased stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you might could.
Yeah.
Slide it.
Yeah, most. Yeah. What I prefer when I be able to drop bars. A lot of people like to hear me singing and stuff, but what really made me keep on trying to rap, like, or just rapping, was like I was sitting somewhere and they were like, "Man, yeah, you be singing, but people really don't be listening to you when you rap." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep on doing it because, like, yeah, that's some stuff I can't. Some stuff I want to get." I want to achieve, given that feeling. I can't do it singing. I gotta.
Yeah.
I want to feel it. I want you to feel it. So you know, yeah. I'm thankful, like, for people like Ja Rule and Drakes and 50 Cents and Wiz Khalifa's that knew how to rap. And knew how to hit a tone.
Wiz, he excellent at that, man.
Understand that about Wiz. They ain't understand that he rapping and he got a tune too.
Right now, if you was to make your own song, your own beat, what you gonna start off with first?
Okay. Right now, the way I've been making my beats, I've been starting off with the drums, and I ain't never did that. Just cause I ain't never thought to start a song off with the drums. I always thought to make the sound in my head. But lately, I've been putting the grooves together and putting the melody behind it, like, and that's crazy, cause I've never done that before. But I wish I would have done that in the past. I think I have done that in the past, and I just was resisting against it, just like, I'm like, man, no way I like that song. And I just started off with the drums. I made it more drum heavy, but now I understand drum heavy stuff. So that's what I've been doing lately.
Is that the wave right now, or is that just what you?
See, I don't know really what the wave is with the rap, but I feel like I've been feeling a lot more. People ain't been putting a lot more melody. They just been letting their vocals and a lot of melody take over the songs, you know. So I think it is a lot of drums and a lot of empty songs, and a lot of, you know, people singing, filling that up.
Man, behind the scenes, we was talking, and I was asking you, like, what do you think about the music scene? I ain't gonna tell you your answer or whatnot, but we was just talking about the drive and necessarily, like, not trying to sound like an old head, but just saying, man, back in my day, man, I remember it was such and such, and you doing
well, my question only was in my defense. I just didn't know if you meant, because we was watching. Watching mainstream on TV, and I was like, what scene? So, you know, I was like, what scene you meant? But it also, that's the question that I asked applies for either or. You know, you know? So I feel like if you ask me that, like, you know, what scene you talking about? You know, yeah.
But with that, and not saying the change of scenery of how everything is going right now with music, but some people drives with you not necessarily making a return, but making an impact back in what you're doing. Like, is that like a thing that you kind of notice? Like, because I know I'm a competitive person, and I'm the type, you know, if I see this, I gotta come, you know, and you know, just like that. But really, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's and
I guess a competitive drive. I guess.
Yeah. I don't feel a competitive. A friendly competitive energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gotta be no hostile environment. Like, you know, I'm sure people on the same basketball team can play one-on-one after practice. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no smoke. You know what I'm saying? So when I say competitive energy, I don't feel the competitive energy. Like, when I see something, I'm like, like, but I do feel something. So, you know, I see stuff. You know, I see stuff as far as like the music scene, and it's some good in it. So that's a good thing. So yeah.
Just when you said music scene, just made me think about, we were just watching Pusha in the first day out.
Yeah.
Not saying you gotta go in depth into it, But with that whole situation, what would have been a better scenario? Put it
Staying
that way.
at home. Yeah. Going to the studio, actually record, really. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That's crazy. But a better thing would have, like, I would have just let the crash outs go down there. And, you know, Pooh, he stay at the crib. But
Ankle monitor and all.
yeah, that's crazy.
Damn it. Yeah. Well, I know I follow you on social media. Sometimes when it comes to the sports, you tend to do a lot of shit talking. And I don't know if they're on the jacket right now. They probably be on the back because, you know, I don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? But the Dallas... hey, the Dallas Mavericks,
and
man.
I still wore my jersey.
Man, speak on them, bro. How are you feeling about the Mavericks, bro?
Oh, right now, it's, you know, it's just
I don't even want I don't even want to go off the season in the win and loss. I'm saying you know what y'all doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think it's coming.
Yeah.
But I used to miss my son. You know, I still watch him. You know, like I still watch him in the playground here and there. But you know, I feel like we're better off without him. Like,
man,
he was spoiled. He was real.
Yeah, like I said, y'all got Cooper Flag now, so it's
Cooper. I like Cooper.
Man, hey Cooper. Hey, Cooper. Hey, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I wasn't on Cooper train at first, man, but now I'm on it.
Hey, he legit.
He earned it.
They said Larry Bird 2.0.
Oh, well, you know, I don't, you know, Larry Bird is not the best white hooper at all anyway. So.
Well, you know, yeah.
Dirt.
Yeah. So. Wait a minute.
So we ain't Larry Bird. We can't. Yeah.
All right, I give it to you. I see we did it.
You know that.
When LeBron caught the cramps, I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
You just Larry Bird. Like Larry Bird ain't the best white boy.
Man. So the next 2 years with them and where you see them at, bro. Couple draft picks.
We're back in the finals. You know, we was just at the finals 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So was that? Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago. So you know. I feel like we hit it back there. So, but you know, let's not. You know, we ain't gotta put salt in the wound right now. You know,
it is what it is, man.
You know, it hurt.
Man, the word back then when we were not necessarily in our prime, but when we was like really getting it, was a word everybody was using. It was trendy. It was networking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
How is the networking system now?
Oh, where?
Anywhere.
No, I'm being serious. Like where? Like you mean like within here?
Yeah.
I mean like it could be better.
Mm-hmm.
It could be better. But like also I feel like that's just because people don't even know really. People don't really know what networking is. People feel like networking is reaching out like, hey, let's link, fam. You know, like this. You know, networking really like you having something going on. I have something going on. Like, and like they either cross paths and they, you know, like they
intertwine.
Yeah, in need of each other, or like, you know, you have a goal set out with each other, but like that's the thing. People really don't know what networking is, so. That's the only issue I feel like.
But it sound good and look good when you say hashtag networking.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Back in the day, networking was getting finesse. People thought that and it was getting finesse, you know, like. But you know, hey, and it's still the same thing. Like it's still, it just look different. You know, it just look different.
Man,
networking just look different.
Man, just speaking on networking and the ties that you had, man, do you still have them, but like, with you coming back, does that bring them out? Not saying they're not out, but like, you know, the people they used to follow you?
Oh, yeah, like, you know, shoot, there'd be some people that be hitting me up, telling me I need to put music out that, you know, like, it just, I should be putting music out. When I see that now, I'm like, I should be putting some music out, but it just wasn't registered for me at one point. But now, like when they see me now, like if I put something, like it's just, I be scared to post some music on my story sometimes because I already know like it's people.
Is that a like I be feeling the same way too with certain situations, and it's like I don't know if that's a fear or what is it? Is that an ego thing or?
Oh, I hope it's not an ego thing with me because it's not. I don't feel like it's an ego thing. It's just more like I don't want to put it out because like I don't want to underwhelm. You know, like because like I said, you know, I send you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I could have put something out like and you're like, I don't want that to be the first thing that I'm attached to like when I first come out. So like I swap it up. But like the stuff I've been doing lately, it make me feel like, you know, like if they heard it and they seen what, you know, what I was trying to achieve with it, you know, it'll make sense. So that's why I'm reaching out to you because I feel more confident in it. And it's not that I felt insecure in it, it's just I didn't feel like it matched what I was trying to achieve in the end goal.
Is it like with the music you're making now, are you trying to put out a message?
No, I don't feel like I'm trying to put out a message. I'm just trying to put out a feeling.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put out a feeling like, hey, you know, shit, I'm a dad. Like, hey, that I'm a cool dad. You know? I ain't the lame dad. You know, I'm still a cool dad. Like, you know, so that's the only. I'm just trying to put out a feeling like that. Like, not a youthfulness, just but like you still got it. Like everybody still got it. You know, like if you, whatever it is, you know, shoot, you still got it. You know.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
A question that I really want to ask you, man. When you go on Apple Music or any platform and you type in your name, something's going to pop up. That's like engraved, you know what I mean? How is that? Like, how often are you on Apple Music and you in your playlist?
That I'm in my playlist?
Yeah.
I don't go to my playlist too often, but it's very common that I'm on somebody else's playlist and I still bump into something that like, you know, happens to like it's been people that, you know, like text them like, is this you on this song? I'm like, yeah, that is me on this song. And I might not have ever heard the song, you know, it's crazy that I'm like, damn, that's crazy that somebody all the way over there hears some sending it to me, and now I'm just now hearing it, and now when I go next time I go on my stuff, I'm finna hear something else. It's crazy, but it's a humbling and it feel good feeling type. So, cause like when I was in San Antonio and I opened up for Twister, and the guy hosting the show, he was just the MC of the show. He asked me my name, and he was like, "Damn, that's crazy. I got some songs with a dude named Fred Nice." And I was like, "Man, that might be me."
Yeah.
I was like, nah. So I get up there, sing my song, and he was like, dang, that's you. Like, he like, you from Mississippi? I thought you was like from Cali. I was like, nah, I'm from Mississippi, bro.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Somebody all the way in San Antonio I ain't never met. And, you know, it didn't happen in Atlanta. You know, it didn't happen in a few places where just my production or some, you know, just from people hearing my name.
I've had that scenario, not with music, but necessarily, like I said this I had got interviewed by DJ Fury, and I was telling him, I was like, sometimes I can just be going to Walmart and I'll see somebody with my shit on. And not like they stole it, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, went online and ordered it. And I'm like, this is, it's like, oh, yeah, well, this is the other person that's wearing it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool. And I'm just walking up to them. And they looking at me like, nigga, you know, get the fuck out of my face. I'm like, you just don't know.
I done been in Planet Fitness and seen stuff. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I didn't even know I had that color from stuff in the day. Back in the day, it's like crazy to still see that. So, yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Just speak on that fact of the creation of Major Look and how that frenzy, and it might be living in the past, but like, I don't think people understand before the word trend and all that, it was already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a frenzy. That, and I would say this, I would put y'all in the same category as the Young Jeezy Snowman t-shirt. Couldn't have it in school. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what made, that's what took the blow right there when they stopped. That's where it was going, so it took a hit right there, but that was crazy. But just miscommunication, misunderstanding, because eventually we still ended up going to that same school with the same sweatshirts,
right?
Interviewing for the newspaper. So like it's, wish it would have played out differently, but it is what it is. It's funny, but yeah.
At the beginning of that creation, and just that, it's not even simple. Because I don't want to sound like I'm downgrading, but it's just what y'all had. Mm-hmm. Did y'all think it was gonna do that?
Mm-hmm. No, we didn't even know it was doing that when it was doing it. But I'm glad, in some aspects, I'm glad that, like some stuff got documented, like recorded and stuff. But I'm also glad like it didn't, cause like that was crazy.
Man,
it was crazy.
Man. Look, and this might sound crazy. I said, yeah, they made it, and this is only one thing. And this gonna sound, it's not shade. I said, when I was in the Goodwill, because I used to give.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it before. I said, oh, that gotta be some type of royalty.
At first I took it as like, ugh, like ain't no way. But then I'm like, that's cool. That's cool to see your stuff in the Goodwill. Like, now my shit might end up in Africa. Like, like that's how I looked at it. So like at first I was like, ain't no way they got my shit in the Goodwill. Yeah. I thought about like, said that now I might leave the Goodwill, go. They don't tell it. It's crazy.
You know how many times? You know how many times I've seen an African with a AKA shirt on?
What? Man, that's funny.
Yeah, man. I got to mark that down. That was
good. That's
funny. But man, just overall, man, just you back on the scene. I know the feelings should be good. Yeah, but something that I also noticed that I see you taking pride into is your physical health.
Oh yeah.
And it's not, I won't say like everybody else, it's a journey and all that type of stuff, but I see you taking, your health serious, man. How is that journey going for you?
Oh yeah, that's, I had to get that right. I had to get that right to do the music. Like I couldn't, I saw pictures of me. I was like, man, I can't. I don't want to come out. I don't even want to be on nobody, nothing like that. So, that made, I like, and explaining it to some people, because it's post-COVID, post-COVID, that's a whole new world, like everything pre-COVID didn't even happen. Like, it's having to explain, like, this not even me. Like, this big body, that's not me. Like, now you back to yourself and like, I told you, that fat dude, that was never me. So like now I feel good. I feel like I can make music because that big dude, he was not somebody that I wanted to be recording as. Like, it just didn't feel good.
Is that what make you going so hard right now in the gym?
No, what made me go so hard in the gym is just because it feels good. Yeah. Like I think I started like really 2 years ago, but I got really locked in like last year. And seeing pictures, like when you see memories on your phone or something, like little flashbacks or something, and say the same date. Or you thought about going to the gym and you see February of last year or such the same day. You're like, man, I was in the gym last year. Let me take my ass to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, because you was just doing it the same day last year. Why not?
Keep up the rhythm.
So, now, and then at first I was getting on the scale. I'm like, I didn't see no change, or I would see my weight go super high, but that's because I wasn't eating right. And when I started eating right, I stopped getting on the scale, and then the weight down there just felt like it just fell off. So I was like, okay, so yeah, the work, it paid off. So
yeah,
that just kept me going. So now it's in my DNA. Like it be days that I feel like I ain't got the energy to go to the gym, and somehow I end up going to the gym. I might be trying to go get me a Five Guys pizza, Five Guys pizza.
Boy, hey, look, I tell you this, if they had pizza.
Hey, I was eating Five Guys sale, I'm telling you. Like,
hey, they had a pizza. me up.
Hey, I think I'm going to get me a big old burger. Yeah. Somehow I end up at Planet Fitness or at the gym. I'm like, damn, I thought I was going to get me a super stack burger. So that's just how instilled it is in me now. Cause like, man, I don't want to go, but somehow I'm in there. But it feels good after I go.
Man, coming kind of close to the end of the show.
Post-nut clarity is kind of like a post-gym clarity. So like instead of like getting that post-nut clarity, post-gym clarity, you like, damn.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah. And look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I started the year off. I was like, man, me and my girl started going to the gym. I was like, all right, I'm going to the gym. I went in that gym. Ain't lifted in God know when. Yeah. But when I went there, I'm in the mirror. I'm doing this.
You're right.
Doing that. First, I started off on the leg machine. I'm pushing it up. Yeah. Max that jump out. You ain't even hurt. Okay. Then they got this little bench press machine where you come up like this. Yeah. I put 245s on there. Like I said, I ain't been lifting. I said, man, that feels good. I mean, hold on. That's too easy, man. Go ahead. Put another one on there in the 15. I said, there go the struggle. Yeah. So I'm doing that.
What is you doing?
Man, did all that, man. Hit the machine. I felt great leaving from there.
Right, next day.
I could not turn.
Bro.
Hey, I almost lost my job, bro.
Hey, it's working through that. Like, that's what, like, boy, like that feeling, that'll have you not going. Hey. You're not going. You got to work through that.
Yeah. Ever since then, it was over with, bro. I literally was there at work.
Thankful that my body don't do that. Like even if I miss like 2-3 days, it don't even do me. But woo, I remember them days for sure.
And I couldn't think of what caused it. You know what I'm saying? And me,
you know what it was.
Me maxing out at the gym.
No, sir.
But man, coming to the end of the show, bro, a question that I want to ask you is, what do you want out of this right now? Out of the talent that you have been enhancing on your whole life, what do you want out of it? Take away money.
Oh yeah, like no, I'm not even worried about that because, a concrete footprint where, like, shoot, this time I want whatever I do, like, you can see it. Like, I feel like anything I'm doing, I don't feel like I ain't saying I got too much to show for it, but, because that's kind of undermining what I've done. But, like, I want it, when I do it, everybody gonna know that I did it this time. So that's my goal. Just, like, you asked me that question. I didn't even know how to consider it. I didn't even know how to put it to word, but like a concrete footprint. So instead of a footprint in the sand, a footprint in the mud, something they can wash away, I want my stuff to be set in stone. So
right.
So like anything I do, like, that's what I'm trying to achieve this time.
Well, man, is it a project we should be looking out for? Any singles, anything?
You can expect some stuff. I got a lot of stuff really, but I'm gonna put it into I guess you would call it a project. You asked me, did I have a project? Yeah. I'm gonna put it into something. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be a project, but yeah, I'm gonna put as they call it, a body of work.
Hey, might hit them with a little quick EP.
Yeah, something. We're gonna call it something. Yeah, but it's coming because sun coming out is feeling good already. I will give everybody something to feel good too. It's been a while.
Coming to the end of the show, man. Once again, I appreciate your time coming through.
I appreciate you having me, man.
I'm happy we can finally. Like I said, I remember the first time I said I was going to interview you, and like you always keep it real with me, and I was like, "Hey, bro, get an interview." He was like, "Hey, we not gonna be visual," and I was like, shit, nah, cause I said I had to
get now, man.
Yeah, I had to get him, man.
I love it, man.
I appreciate you for coming through, man.
I appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate you having me.
Man, and with that, another episode of the GPS podcast, another interview in, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
For sure.
Everything will be at the bottom. I appreciate y'all. We out.
Yes, sir. We out, baby.